Welcome back. Today we are going to take a peek into each of the households and then also end with Cordelia's. So, spend most of the time in the royal family, of course. So, we're starting here in the Griffin household. Also, I am adding taxes to each of the houses. So, each of the dukes gets 50,000, the Grand Duke gets 75,000, and the royal family gets 100,000. Now, I've decided to only do this like once a month because they really don't spend that much money and they're going to cap the money pretty soon. So I'm just not going to do that. So I actually added a holiday to the calendar called Tax Day so that I remember once a month to do that. Anyway, we have the Griffin household and we're just checking on the baby and I'm getting Haley pregnant again. I do want them to have one more child. So that's what happened there. Here we also have a baby. Oh my gosh, I don't even know if I know all their names. Um, what's this baby's name? Oh, Ashlynn with two N's. Thanks, game. Um, no offense to people named Ashlynn with two N's, but I think Bob is the one who chose that name. So we have the baby here, and then I want to get them pregnant again. After this round of babies, we're going to be done with babies. We're swearing off babies after this. Taking care of a million screaming babies is not what I want to do. So we're just having everyone have all their kids at once, and then we will live happily without babies in our lives. Maybe Cordelia might have some more down the line when her and Xander are in a better place, or if her and Jazz keep doing the thing, we'll see. But for right now, we're done with babies after this. So since Bob is at work, Maura is going to call over her friend Carmen to hang out, and these two are really close. Carmen has just had Simon recently, and Carmen is totally swearing off babies. But oh, and look, her pants are clipping so bad on the thighs, and it's kind of like awkward. So that's fine. Pretend that's not happening. And then so her and Maura are just chatting, and then things kind of take a little bit of a flirty turn. But Bob comes home, so it's just like, never mind, nothing's happening here. I don't know what you're talking about. So she also needs to have another baby with Bob. So these two are going to get pregnant again. And I mean, she doesn't really know what's going on between her and Carmen yet. It's just not even a thing right now. So, um, you know, she's a little confused, but she's, you know, seeing where it goes. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, no, she's pregnant with twins. Oh my gosh, twins. Somebody help me out here. This is not what I wanted, let me just say. But anyway, we are going to head to the Siren Duchy next. So we're going to check in on them. We're just checking in on everyone, giving a little peek. And in the Siren Duchy, we have, what's the baby's name? Nasir and German. I, you know, leave it to Rodrigo. um, I didn't even know German was a name. Isn't that a country? Maybe it is. Well, I guess India is a name and a country. Anyway, just pretend that I'm not talking. So Nasir and German, and these two actually did want to have one more baby. I wanted them to have a bigger family. I thought that that would be nice for them, and so we are going to get them pregnant one more time and do their taxes. Also, off camera a bit, I do work on their aspirations a little bit and, work on teaching the kids things, just mostly because I didn't want to play with a ton of babies all the time, so I did want to skip some time. So we just worked on everything a little bit off camera as well. And I don't really think that that's a problem because we're on long lifespans. So if I play a few sim days off camera, it's really not going to change anything very much. So here we are. We are now going to the Kitsune Duchy, and they've had two kids. Carmen is like, that's good. We're good. So we have little Simon here, and his birthday is not for a very long time. So We have Simon and Cordelia, and actually, little Cordelia is a top-notch toddler now. I did work with her a little bit off screen. She's got all of her skills. She's feeling good. And this is the scholar academic household, so I figured that that would be a thing. And I've decided, now I don't know if I'm going to keep this up, but as of right now, I've decided that we are going to have each household heir become a top-notch toddler, and then each spare can just be a happy toddler. Now, I might consider that differently for the royal family. Maybe each royal prince or princess must be a top-notch toddler, but we'll kind of figure that out as we go along. So Carmen is working on a best-selling author aspiration, also the science career. And Chaz is now working on the nerd brain aspiration, so he needs to get his handiness up. So we are going to have him fix the toilet a million times. He's also been working on the rocket ship in the backyard as well. So they are tired. Everyone is asleep. Now the baby is crying. So I'm just going to control the butler. Let me tell you, the Control Any Sim mod is great for this. I just control the butler or the nanny or whoever and queue up some of the things where they take care of the baby. So my Sims don't have to worry about it. So I think that that's pretty awesome. And now I am just going to have Carmen invite Maura out. They're actually going to go to the cathedral because there's really, you know, not that many places for anyone to go. Not just yet. As we build and we build up, we will have more places for our Sims to go. But right now, since there's only 5 families and now 2 common locations, there isn't very many options. So it's actually kind of a date, and they don't really know. Like, they're kind of trying to see where things are going here, like what's going on between them. They're really good friends, and now all of a sudden things are just kind of taking a turn into a different direction. So they are definitely getting flirty with each other. And Bob like is super absent, like does not care about anything except for he's like very interested in fortune, and he's a mansion baron sim, so that kind of stuff. And then, as we know, Chaz is Chaz. So these 2 girls just kind of found comfort in each other and are just really enjoying each other's company. So they are having a drink, getting flirty. I'm not going to like push it. We got a little bit up. We had a good date, but it's not like they're dating, and they're only like I'd say in between a fourth and a third of the way up the romance bar. So it's really nothing like that. So we will head home now. We'll just work on it a little bit at a time. We'll see where it goes. And now we are back here, and I figured maybe they could have a little party over their house, invite everyone over. Oh, and you can see I took some more pictures. So there are some pictures of the family with Cordelia as a toddler around. So there is Big Cordelia, Queen Cordelia, and actually she is going to talk to Chaz really quick. So she kind of corners Chaz and she says, it's your baby. What are we going to do? And he's just like, calm down. We have a plan, remember? And she's like, what if the baby comes out looking like you? Like, Cordelia's white. Um, I don't know how else to say this. Cordelia is white and Xander is Asian and Chaz is black. Like, if the babies are black, there's going to be no hiding it. So Cordelia is really worried about that. And at this party, she goes into labor. So she's in labor and she's so nervous. But babies in The Sims look weird. So it's totally fine. And it's twins. My God, it's twins. I did not want twins, but this is just how it went. We're just accepting it. It's fine. And the twins are a boy and a girl, Mikkel and Regina. So those are the children. And oh my gosh, okay, twins. This is why I played much of their babyhood off of camera so that we wouldn't have to deal with twins. So, okay, so anyway, Cordelia knows the babies look kind of weird when they're babies in The Sims, and so she doesn't really have to worry until they become toddlers about what they look like. So we're going to hold off there, and in order to distract herself, she is doing the musical genius aspiration as well. Now, that's because, she can't really move forward in her successful lineage aspiration until her kids are children, like until Eliza is a child. So for right now, she is just working on the musical genius aspiration. And you guys, Matilda only has 1 day left. 1 day left. And not only that, but like also her alcoholic moodlet went away and her trying to quit alcohol moodlet went away. So I'm going to have to take that to mean that she is now sober, which is really good because she only got 1 day left and I was kind of hoping for this. So we have Eliza also working on her skills. We want her to be a top-notch toddler, and I think maybe it irks Xander a little bit that Chaz's daughter became a top-notch toddler before Eliza. So I think that that might bother him a little bit. But anyway, um, we're working on those skills for Eliza. And so Matilda talks to Cordelia and kind of says, I'm sober, I did it, and I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused. And Cordelia is like, no, I'm just so happy that you're sober, and I'm so proud of how far you've come. And Matilda's like, you're the most important person in my life, and I really am sad that I disappointed you, and I wanted to make sure that I'm, made good on my promise. So these two have made up, and the babies are crying, always, forever. They never stop crying. But actually, this whole live-in nanny thing is going really well because Antari, the nanny, is actually doing a great job. And then we also have the butler who occasionally takes care of the kids. I think that this is good. Maybe I should hire another nanny. I can. I think you can hire up to like 3 with the live-in services mod. But anyway, Xander wants to introduce himself to 10 Sims, and it's actually not easy to do. Really not easy. I might have to send him to a community lot because I can't just grab people walking by. It's not working. So anyway, yeah, it looks like Regina might take more after Chaz than Mikkel, but we'll have to find out. It's going to be okay. So I'm trying to have Xander talk to people, but it's really, really, really not working. Anyway, so Matilda is going to throw a dinner party because she's just like, you know what? I want to have a dinner party because my time is coming up soon and I really want to, do that one last thing. She wants to earn silver on a dinner party again because of her aspirations. So I think that, she's just kind of like, I want to have something nice, at the end here. So when she gets home from work, that's what she's going to do. Little Eliza is doing good with her skills. I'm just kind of checking and seeing Matilda's panel, seeing, you know, what happened in her life. She has a great reputation, and she got to level was that 3 in the culinary career. So, you know, just kind of figuring it out, and we're almost done with Eliza's skills. And I figured I'd have Cordelia come over here. You know, I think that it'll be nice for Cordelia to try and get along with Xander more. So I'm having them come over here and roller skate together. He's actually really good at it, and she's terrible. But anyway, I'm going to have them come over here and give a little kissy, just kind of, you know, work on their relationship. I think that that'll be good for the two of them, especially for Eliza and also for any future potential children. And I think that she feels bad about the whole thing. I think that he's kind of been, really trying hard lately, and she hasn't. And I think that that makes her feel guilty. But, you know, we're just gonna have to see where it goes. I'm really not sure how I want their relationship to end up. And look, Eliza got all her skills. I'm so proud of her. But anyway, I'm not really sure what the plan is with Cordelia and Xander's relationship. I do want them to have some more children, so I'm not really sure. But anyway, we are now home, and so we are going to do the dinner party soon. But yeah, I think that it'll be good. I did want to see if Matilda had anything to offer, but she doesn't. So, yeah, I think that it's good. I think that I really am so indecisive about what I want for Cordelia and her relationships and all that stuff. So I think we're just gonna wing it. Like, I mean, part of me wants her to have a good relationship with her husband because they have to be together forever, right? And they have to have more kids together, and I want that. But also, like, Chaz is so obviously like the person that she's in love with. And, they're kind of not really that good people. But like I said before, you don't come here to see Sims that are living nice, perfect, little happy family lives. So, um, yes, we have two affairs currently going on. So, I actually have no idea who this guy is. I think he's one of the people Xander tried to introduce himself to, and now he's decided that he's going to be a part of this dinner party. Oh, look at Cordelia in that dress. She looks so good. Um, I just love some of my CC. My computer is getting really full. But anyway, we are all sitting down at the table, eating meal together. It's kind of Matilda's last hurrah here, and I love that for her. Yeah, Haley doesn't even look pregnant, but yeah, so also Matilda wants to woohoo in a bush, and I'm like, she's about to die, so why not? She's closest to Bob, and she's not going to do it with Xander again, definitely not. So, um, and you know, we don't really care what Bob does because Maura is already basically having an affair for herself. So these two are just going to woohoo, and then we are going to send Matilda up to check this crying baby because both babies are crying. Oh boy. Both crying babies. Always crying. So the dinner party is just about over. Okay, Cordelia doesn't feel good, so I'm just going to order her some medicine. And very nice. Cute little babies. I need to grab Antari here and make sure she takes care of this baby. I don't know why she's just standing there. She normally does such a good job. Oh, and now we are clipping into each other. She must be stuck somehow. So yeah, going to send Cordelia to go practice music some more. That's for her aspiration. And actually, it is Matilda's time, so we just perfectly finished that dinner party. So Matilda, we're saying goodbye to Matilda. She was a chef. She followed Cordelia out to sea. She was a loyal servant. She became an alcoholic and slept with Xander, but then got sober and had a very nice dinner party. And so I think overall, her life was pretty good. And we are going to get to make use of, you might have seen in the world map there, I did build them a very elaborate graveyard. So we are going to go there in the next video and have some kind of ceremony for Matilda. Cordelia is really heartbroken over this. All of the founders are very heartbroken because they all loved Matilda very much. So, we just have to honor her in a way. So you'll get to see that in the next video. And this is where we're going to wrap up, just putting her urn in Cordelia's inventory for now. And now we are in screenshots. So I actually have a lot of screenshots, but I didn't put screenshots in the last two videos. And while I was doing the voiceover for them, I was like, you know what? I really wish that I had screenshots. I like the screenshot portion of my videos. So that is what we're going to go back to. And yeah, so everyone is had their babies. We're done with babies. No more babies. So several of them have also aged up into toddlers. I worked on their skills a little bit off camera. In the next one, we will have a funeral of sorts for Matilda. I'll probably put a holiday on the calendar. I erased all the holidays, so I think that each holiday is going to pertain to this kingdom and it's going to happen as we go. So here is the Griffin toddler, whose name I forget, the Siren toddler. So this is Nasir, and then Ashlynn, who looks just like her father. And then here are our toddlers. So this is Mikkel, who looks just like Cordelia, and then also Regina. So I don't think Cordelia has anything to worry about the babies not looking enough like her or Xander. The only thing is that Regina has these bright green eyes, just like just like Chaz. Sorry. So that is what's going on here, and here are all the family trees. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.